In Williamsport, the team from Japan synonymous with winning, and they expect to do the same against their arch rival, Mexico. For Japan, a win gets them into the international title game. For Mexico, it would force a deciding game once again against Japan. Wow, you can cut the tension with a knife.
Japan is set to go against Mexico. Two high-powered Little League teams. 5 strikeouts already in the ball game, and Mexico gets on the board. Mexico's 3 outs away. Great stop at 6, Rodriguez. Japan is going to have to find a way to get a run. Japan gets a 3 RBI homer.
The 2010 Little League World Series is being brought to you by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, and we are very anxiously awaiting the start of this one between Japan and Mexico. And you say, what do you mean arch rivals? These two teams have built up a rivalry over the last couple of years. They have met a dozen times, and they have split those games, 6 wins for each. And with that, we take a look at our bracket and show you the significance of tonight's game. Very significant from a Mexico perspective. They have to win in order to stay alive. Otherwise, they'd be eliminated. A Japan victory means Japan is already into the international championship game. The rivalry, I just gave you a little bit of a history on it. 13th meeting between these two teams. Mexico has eliminated Japan each of the last 2 years, and in 2008, the team they eliminated was managed by the same manager who is back again here in 2010. So with that as a backdrop, and our Japanese baseball expert, Bobby Valentine, I'm Carl Ravitch. I jokingly said, cut the tension with a knife. This is a huge game, and certainly from the perspective of a rematch, boy, Japan had to come from 2 outs, 2 strikes down to win it on Friday night.
And they did it with one of the smallest guys on the field who hits a 3-run homer into left center field. You know, this is a very heated rivalry, as you mentioned, Carl. And Ariasu, the manager of this team, is determined to put Mexico in that place that Mexico put them last time he was here. That means on the bus home.
Right, out of this event. Meantime, for Mexico, this idea of being close to elimination, they had to go through their nationals. They had to play a doubleheader on the final day and win both games, which they did. And obviously, here they are in that situation, needing to win again. So this is familiar territory for a team that survived one of these close games.
And Mexico is bigger, they're stronger, and they felt that they won that first game until right at the end of the game. Last night they eliminated Puerto Rico, who was one of the favorite teams here, so they're riding a wave of confidence, even though Japan did beat them in the opening day of the series.
But their offense and their pitching has shown up in force since that game. Eduardo Mata last night with 11 strikeouts. You can see they're really anxious. This stuff really bothers the Little Leaguers from Mexico. With more on that pressure, let's go down to the field and join Adriana Monsalve.
I'm here with Eduardo Mata and Hugo Mendiola. Eduardo was a great winning last night against Puerto Rico. Were you nervous as your other teammates from Mexico and about that last pitch?
Well, no. Like inside the dugout, they were all telling me to motivate, and they all motivated me, and I motivated back. So I wasn't nervous.
Okay, Hugo, you are the starting pitcher for today's game against Japan. Did you get any advice from Eduardo?
Well, he was just telling me to pitch low and outside and to manage the curveball. And that was all he was telling me, but he pitched yesterday
Well, Mexico is very exciting to replay and to have a rematch with Japan, so let's go and see what happens tonight. Back to you guys.
We agree with that. You should see Bobby V do that dance. Unbelievable. Mexico's the home team, so Japan's going to bat first. When we come back,